Typical cross connections in industrial or commercial facilities include cooling towers, chillers, boilers, fire protection systems, restrooms, paint booths, car washes, mixing tanks, wash basins, and service sinks. They need to have proper backflow preventers installed to eliminate potential backflow incidents. Here's an example of the most common cross connections. Here we have a boiler, which can be found throughout many commercial and industrial zone buildings. A boiler is a closed system that heats fluids under pressure and then circulates the fluid or steam through outlet pipes for use in various processes and heating applications. Here you have a makeup water line that supplies the boiler with additional water. The boiler's water is treated with chemicals for anti-corrosion and anti-scaling to help prevent the rust and deposits that may form over time. A backflow preventer is required on the makeup water line to control the potential backflow into the building's drinking water system and into Markham's drinking water supply. A fire sprinkler system is a fire protection measure consisting of a water supply line and fire sprinklers. Over a period of time, the inactive fire sprinkler system deteriorates the quality of the water in the pipes. For example, bacteria and other germs will grow in the water due to a loss of chlorine residual. Heavy metals such as iron and copper in the piping and valve materials can leach into the water. In cold areas, anti-freezing chemicals such as glycol or glycerin are added to water. If backflow happens as a result of a fire sprinkler system, the deteriorated water can contaminate the drinking water supply. Cooling towers are used to cool fluids in cooling systems. Cooling towers typically operate by the water falling over a series of vanes or panels. The water collects into a reservoir. As the cooling tower operates, water will evaporate. In order to compensate for the loss of water, a water makeup line is usually attached at the reservoir. The water makeup line to a cooling tower must be protected against backflow because the recirculating water in the cooling tower is usually treated with chemicals to reduce corrosion in the system. Also, slime and algae may form due to the warm, moist, oxygen-rich conditions inside of a cooling tower. Pressure washers are high-pressure mechanical sprayers used to remove loose paint, mold, grime, mud, and dirt from surfaces and objects within your facility. Here's a common pressure washer. You have the motor that generates high pressure, an inlet for the hose to attach, and a detergent container to mix soap and other chemicals depending on its use. If your pressure washer is connected to a water supply without a backflow preventer, detergent-laden water could potentially be forced back into the drinking water supply. A mixing tank is a container that is used to mix water with other materials. Examples of this would be food processing mixers and tanks for pesticides and herbicides for lawn care providers. A backflow preventer must be installed between the water supply and the mixing tank.